Hey there, YouTube. First, I want to start by apologizing for not getting a video up at Roush Creek today due to unforeseen circumstances. People not be able to make it up, and weather, fog, and everything. We were planning on doing that here in 2 weeks. It's been postponed. But today I thought I'd shoot a video on some how-tos on some of the buttons and functions and things inside the ZR2. We're going to start with the function of traction control. Okay, as you probably already know, the traction control button is a picture of, looks like a truck with squiggly lines, and it says off below it, there far left. Now for the ZR2 only, the off-road mode functions differently than the traction control when the off-road mode is on or off. If you turn off traction control, not in off-road mode, it will help keep the vehicle more stable, but may hinder your off-road ability. If you turn on off-road mode first, it will work with your vehicle to help you keep you in the path that you choose to be going on. So we're going to turn on off-road mode, and you will see that displayed on your dash. Then you want to come over to here and hit this button right here. You'll see what comes up on the dash. Now you will see the traction control is turned off. But we'll turn it back on. If you hold the button down for a short period of time, you get that display. And that is stability completely disabled. And that will allow your off-road mode to work better and more function when you're in four-wheel drive, going up hills, slippery conditions, what have you. It will help not reduce like vehicle speed, cut your power, or something like that. You may have seen in one of my other videos when I was going up the snowy hill climb and it cut power. That's because I had forgotten to re-engage my off-road mode, and the engine felt that the tires were slipping too much, and to keep it under control, it would cut power. Unlocking the differentials is easy. Two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, you just reach down, hit the lock button in a flash, and it's locked. Hit it again, it turns off. Up here on the dash, it'll tell you with an X on your display, locked and unlocked. There it's locked, unlocked. Switching between four-wheel drive is simple. Just turn the knob. It tells you in display. You're now on all-wheel drive. Turn the knob again. You're now on four-wheel drive. Obviously, for four-wheel low, it gives you this indication. You must be in neutral to shift to four-wheel drive low range. Otherwise, you're not going to be in four low. Now, obviously, if you don't want the front locker in four low, you can use just the rear locker as well. Front and rear are locked. Then, hitting the rear locker button again will turn off both lockers. You don't need to turn off the front one and then the rear one. You just hit the rear locker and it turns both lockers off. Hit the front locker button. It indicates rear lock rear first. Hit the rear locker. Everything's locked. This button here on the front is for downhill descent. It will only work if you're 19 to 37 miles per hour. If you hit the downhill descent button, comes up on the corner of your screen by the tachometer there, downhill descent is enabled, and you can control that as well through your steering wheel if you want to go slower or faster by hitting the plus and minus buttons. And that'll control how fast that you are going downhill. The truck will automatically apply the brakes and keep you at that speed like a cruise control. Okay, and there you have it. Just covered a little bit of the how-tos, what it does on the buttons there on the dash. Future video, I'll probably do more detail on the exhaust brake and testing how that works. As always, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave comments. Let me know if there's anything else you want to know about this vehicle. I'll do what I can and get all the information I can as accurately as possible. Thanks. God bless.